Amansan Ntie. Amansan Ntie.
Any fact, Jimmy, and was go so I would see, about on swap how meter dear Sambi no Kessben Casa video. So join us live on Facebook na Oban Suswa na was share with others to also be part of the program. We are live on Kessben FM, that is on Facebook, that is Kessben FM, and then on YouTube, that is Kessben TV. Moa man on ini nyina ya makwaba say mo adiaba say anope ya trasia fene medi kaka no the managing director of cocoa processing company CPC sana dodo na you trying to nana ejeni Boakye ye Omanhene ewo santimantem hanemo na yede no betwetwe nkomo na nkomo no in two phases edi kan no CPC cocoa processing company adwuma ana omudie cocoa processing company ye cocoa no mu process da bia out in the radio so na the raw materials ko yenya sika the raw materials ko yenya sika cocoa processing company omu product ben na ewu dwaso ano so Ghana for be hu chocolate na omu na na omo yeso anu nko anu omo ye any other products. Okay, samre no ye wia na fe ya ba Kumasi development bigidi sa mo bebre ye kan ho asem no any matters arising mo de mafidi ato ha mo pese mo hunu say Kumasi ya kan ho asem bebre wi si Kumasi abe big village Kumasi also fan into my pefra ni ade ene na mo Omanhene be twetwe sankoma nyina mame ma no akwaba na odaroma ye mo achi
ejo zo Omanhene
na umpom to say
Ami ado no mpaibo.
Bibi aboko.
Adefa bi ache.
Obusia ne nyina ho ye.
Ejina ho ye.
Amo my mind so to say.
Ejina ho ye.
E do ba de ase. Yo. CPC Cocoa Processing Company. Yem fan hase. Juma so ben pa na ekoi ana juma koi edie. Processing the hotel na say. Ba hotel abontena ase Ghana cry process hwe. It's the cocoa you sika aban bia ba what is we have to process our cocoa, we give it value and other things. CPC o na odano o ko ho de no akohunu e de adwuma so na mudie
ayi mesa da wasibio na machia watie for na ahwefo na mada adwuma mpanyifo nyina ase eze adwuma mo pese mo ne di content management.
That's right.
Mo pese nyina ye hwese de ye betuma boa magana man atumpom.
Okay.
Ti enya opportunity say na se wo de ebuo ne ani die ne nase ema obi a wa ma kwan se be kire de oye.
Ye na ye rakwabra kase ase.
Ti tina me kase be di ka do panyase.
That's right.
Na da osomo so mase. Ko so kan kura no a osozo no abetena ho machi.
That's right.
Open Ghana Cocoa Board ekua omono mo Ghana yesem ne nyina so said the tokoko ana wo ye aduane bia obetimi akoton Cocoa Board de ne de different a friend of PNDC law 81 Ghana Cocoa Board 84 some brands obi biare ni wa obetimi atowa wo cocoa na waton ti process ne se e fa Cocoa Board so and then tina ye de ne tisa.
Okay.
And the Cocoa Board war SPU overseas production unit for money said the awareness normal cocoa health for so abwa and mama extension creating we are no at all licensed buying companies.
Okay.
No material moka licensed buying companies no we so no more they about matakra de Kumasi na cocoa marketing company for so asum omo me external na no na eba omoton bi amanone no moton bi asuma processes.
Okay.
The processes ni bi any CPC.
Okay.
You're penning the only Ghanaian wholly owned company. others ni nyina no ye private ene abrofo na em say mrebi president Nana Addo Dankwa abai ono ka value addition ene Ghana beyond aid na a couple of kasa bi say a stone is broken by the last hammer, but that doesn't mean that previous hammering didn't do anything.
Okay.
To say okase waka say ya kan ho asem da no nyina no a ye kan ho asem na enya adwuma ne say between the Ghana and the Ivory Coast it produced 60 to 65%.
Okay.
As you say $10 billion. Yeah, the bat semi finished. They say they bro I am molia at 28.8. What the the edit is said dokuna semi finish chocolate any hot chocolate this skincare 177 billion.
177 billion.
And that Ghana the no kwai fast wa ye hwe de ni so ni ti no. Obia toya de na ode omo de 4 e fry de. Eno ti ne ka sa value chain ene Ghana beyond aid. Eti akwanya bia menya bia no me stress se de opanyi aka no yen hwe ne se Ghana ne nyina ayemfa yakoma nwuram ne nyina ayemmoa na ne yema no na bibe papa ewo mu no yen consume na sika ne binka enti ne ya wo me yakwanyan ene ebeto ye bo ase bisa se so o ade a obide o de enan efra the NSS 177 offer chocolate $100 billion, offer skincare $70 billion, offer hot chocolate $7 billion. Nina and your found there at the fra. And the teach room na SCP until 2017. No, na CP pended the whole of West Africa. They been to bar, just say they free. Diabano, and they are quite do the 80.
Okay.
So, and on that from 2017-18, any so almost say. Ye pese Ghana ye koye nimni process 50%.
Okay.
No dear ye nyina so mo sa kwanya bi so yesre ay nam so amoboa ya ene ye wura Kessben ama kwan betran se endi so ede na kokoo kura no unya ene yare ya be ye so wo injection na opanyi only 50%. The aka no immunity nipa akwa no nipa akwa no so ye frɛ bi polyphenols no ye soja ebua ma aduaba bi edua bia ebua nipa akwa no ehonu amano te se odidi na wanhumwa na anye ya ede yare ebrɛ
okay
te sa niema na odi a eno no ayete se soja eginam opani ye fa 5 top polyphenols cocoa and dark chocolate nedika they toss me no
dark chocolate
close and season ventia pepper kakadro garlic number 2 no about fruit nuts vegetables tina was not president that you account see any access to there and it's always idea we are there said there now the man nwanwa eso nko ne say cocoa pe ene aduane a unya bibibia free say me to dokro na nchenam mape we anyway cocoa de odi ni nyina wo papa bi your friend Abraham von Luton or say nowhere has nature compress so many beneficial nutrients into such a small place as it has done in a cocoa bean. Okasa same way 1859. So baby anyone nyame abode
aniani nro nyina shemu masin cocoa.
Cocoa because cocoa ye aduane a unya bibia bi wo. Unya carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, potassium, magnesium, one food. Enti 600 BC and I will be so back as na COVID by near Kanwasam. A date back to 600 BC.
There's a woody chocolate and be a millionum idea. What it means, they say you are boosting your immune system to the highest.
But a cocoa content, no, baby be a woody piano as a cocoa no dos.
A dos.
Tezebia, a bedroom to say, beer, cocoa say, so woody chocolate. Now boo, na ke. Na try and no di toffee and then no am I kwai
chocolate na be anane
there say I say solid say wood din for na
wood din for what I was say ye ka
obu I say what click noise
click no
yes
say wood na try
what is that more sugar more and less chocolate less cocoa and no ma near ma ye be yi e wo afidie so am.
Oh, okay.
So, in 600 BC, no, na kunana la no friend food for the gods. to the two bromine cocoa, it is a food for the gods. A Ghanaian near the money packer or near my no munya free. No, my commonly some friend the functional food for the soldiers. It's a dark chocolate say, no dear. And no, I don't know. Omanhene no say a functional food when taken will last you for the day. As a diarrhea by bro baby thrombosis platelet. Yes, and transit. There's over transit free 5 fee, kusi 10. Medically, yes, you sorry, so not kakra. And you are bear no anant. And it's a wunya bibia odi a nom de bia nane umojana. And also the anti-atisa and say cocoa ekura nitric oxide. And the nitric oxide in the BA or blood vessels and as a temperature yajuma. And the near my war I will be waha. I cry a fast year dear. I am muniema. Ne could di baby no asa krabaha. I don't know when you want a crassy. They said you drew cocoa nips. So it is then the seven no a yahomanoso no asabia gunanum 1890 or that's so for. I didn't try a drew cocoa nips now be hunting for so. Obi wa the tree to so there na omo de ayabo muno adi. And there etwo aduane aye di no is bringing us troubles. And ti enyina hu se cocoa no aye di no. Ene niema e betimaye. And let's say drew so be cocoa butter. So near my bit my nafi will be who say a dear na me wo and a value addition I can want some and okay.
Yam koso yam share near my process here beboa Ghana for na titu to way
this is the way it is a crassy yeah ma LBCs no ma ton ababe drew pot abedru ne say no ena almost so aton bi amai ton bi mai ezan say well a crash na ba ahoma futuro ne ade no ye free bi debacterization ye bo made ase be yi futuro ne ahoma ne ne mane nyina ne assign anwa e roast 99% be kum bacteria bi afrim ye yi bacteria ne nyina afrim afa na cells no ahoma no ne yi ehon no afrim say ne hu say no openyo timi de manure otimi animal feed yes says a person dey combine heat power idea any pod no I born we crash at the base combine heat power ya dwumam anya abrofo be me abosia ebe ye wie in 5 years near tuaka we be reduce me energy by 63% we
energy
ebe my 4 ebe my 4 megawatts power ebe my 12 tph the byproduct by potassium amonche and charcoal we we na fe abedru cocoa nips say I say abani
cocoa nips na o say aye dey
and the nips no na say ombe de besi so amaya sa nips we enkro no bi wo ho a omo yi ni say na opanyo no mo the date and raisins afra omo ton sa 1 tablespoon $5
we
omo the date and then nips raisins afra and just 1 tablespoon almost $5 and almost cocoa nips no for one
cocoa nips no the cocoa day
and there's a way now cocoa no way a horn free horn and diana ni
cocoa diabana
ni and wa bubu mun ketin
we be say
and there's the cocoa ni and on ni ma edwamra krama obo cocoa ni so David Brown bachi they all buy us at a way the nearby woman no o sa way o se na ho there 40 times blueberry ne calcium e wom e chen den twe nufusu ne iron and kura and only highest plant based iron nuane edibia iron 5 polyphenols esa o magnesium ne nearby bo akoma anyway any and the crasia yeah the see and why you ho no asabia gunanum and 1890 still or that's so because onya ne vitamin E ne potassium calcium magnesium bi and no one say no opinion I am to say paste the paste say any the dark chocolate
okay
dark chocolate and so to say we be no yes say who did dark chocolate a year 70, 80, 90%
dark
chocolate way.
Oh, okay.
So who did 70, 80, 90 above now? Anytime you are do way, no, it is say obi ordinum 80 grams soluble aspirin, no, awareness better. And we have medical use in America.
So where you penny when you be fever educing corner?
I would aspirin so no.
Jai, not do it.
Then would this 60 weigh 100 grams no. Tiafa biana will be due every day no. No jai aspirin no.
Wow. But I want for
and also the benefits of dark chocolate so omuni braya kasai. So and the benefits of dark chocolate.
Okay. That okay.
So
you're going.
Yeah, dark chocolate no. And ye nanwa ni frame. What is cocoa butter?
Where in cocoa butter?
Cocoa butter no. The cocoa butter. Yeah, say. So
where would Jasso?
Yeah, the choir brooch.
Where I'm the choir.
And tell air for skin care, baby bia, yes, rancoon, cocoa butter lotion, bia, and raw material.
Okay.
And he will be say, oh, you so then bia, ye body bia, ye cocoa butter bia. 25% is this. And this is a value chain of $70 billion.
Wow.
So, way and then there were 5 uses for food, for cosmetic, for pharmaceutical, for chocolate, and a bit also the year formulation for pharmaceuticals. Now, no, say, yeah, who say 70 billion near the quadia. Other than yen sebi. Na yen by yen tong. And to me say, unya penny, me kwame de sano. So, and as a skincare.
Wait. Okay.
So,
where the other?
And to me kwame de sano. So, me kwame sano. Me cream no. And see, as one as skincare. And now, as Obasa Timidia, and the uses ebony. Oh, yeah, no, as a skincare.
That's a mouse skin affair.
And the or say, cocoa butter is an ingredient in skin moisturizer which helps to relieve dry skin.
Okay.
It helps to improve skin health by fighting free radicals. Cocoa butter application on the skin improves skin elasticity, protects premature signs of aging. Inductive evidence shows that cocoa butter aids in fading of scars and stretch marks as well as smoothing out wrinkles.
All right.
Also, the hair care so the properties and also ebuama with 3 kama.
Okay.
The yes, and the ba as the chocolate way pe and what the situation in milk canwa na white chocolate.
Okay.
What the way canwa and a milk chocolate. What the way inquire dark chocolate. And it says, you know, ya can't the uses. I find the ever can't aduane. Ne
aduane as
food.
Yedi aduane.
As we aduane. Or say, cocoa butter. There were nuane bi ohwa. A friend of high smoke point. High smoke point. Omanhene they say the sifa etie nuane no.
So chikusi.
Oh ye nuane no. On say ye chiso ama ne che. Ti nuane bia e bro 450 degrees bia no. Toxic.
O che aduane ma ne bro so.
E bro 450 say we see na kumo we bra. O di hey bone.
O di poison.
But nuane bi ohwa o de noa. To say cast coconut oil, what is coconut, cast oil, yaka palm oil, and the butter. Omun, no, you can't want some. And not just the high smoke point is within 450 degrees.
Okay.
Or say, because of cocoa butter's high smoke point, it is ideal when cooking at high temperature, as it won't burn easily.
Okay.
It's also not necessary to use as much as other fats because it is solid Cocoa butter needs to be melted before use. The healthy fat supports brain health and boosts mood. Cocoa butter is also held in minerals. Raw cocoa butter retains more of its nutrients because it hasn't been treated with heat, which strips off the fat of some of it. Kosuya yachi wahai a uhunu wahai.
Fatoso.
Kosuya yachi. Yade 1 point say baako pese.
Ana chikosuya ni nyina.
Dabi ana che baako. Two.
Just one say.
Say.
Now there are two.
One say now the two more. Kosuya 2. Enti we kosuya 6 meaning say yade 3. Nti baako bia ye omelette. Baako so ye scrambled egg. So kosuya kroya 3 and che akukoi ubus 3 na na chi 3 ni nyina wo de gumu na na chi sa
akukọ nam
nyina wo nyina
nesa wo tumi da chi fish wo tumi da chi bia
eno ai ena abaye aduane emoi
yode chi na was told me fear
no me say today
very
eno asusuni.
Oh, I see.
So eno asusuni.
I didn't know all these things are coming. I can prepare me.
So
wow.
Any
oh, I see.
Kosuya butter ya.
And so ever what day more.
Yes. What the one say na to a monum na say wan wan.
Na any other any edum.
And I'm say a kwa man on it. And na wo use 70 billion na ya kire say. Ya pese ye nyina no solutions. Was there bibia ba no apede solutions.
Okay, so how are we going to get it here?
And it's
said ye be yen so ye be nya hoden na e wo say wo.
This is ya package the say. Said about you know in box of 25 kilos. This is a packing the say ya pese 20 so be e tu kwa na fa so buka kra be kra to ba obetimi da kwa obesra
betimi akwa akosra obetimi de ye nyane ne ade
ya be wie a ya be the last video a etre o de massage cocoa butter pato video no ho a eno reflexology for no
o de massage say
and de be ya
say unipadua
say that skin say
you fan say bia wa obi okwa adwuma ba o se wa bre ne ade na o de cocoa butter
na adwo wa dware no
wa tia bo ho nyina na obi de amasa
to we am the powder say there's a way anwana film
okay
nti just say amana ba be ka say
okay
and a bottle no natural powder so the first one e ba say cable cake say
anti we na mo
cocoa cake and na ni say nti sa we no
timi ba we na mo export so Ghana for who we be da because highly would you see this on the
anti we semi finisher ya de ko
come on it now perform the chocolate ni won ne ma no mo so
we no wo mu 25% and it just
Ghana buy 25%.
I mean the frat 25% of other
product. Okay, now you say we inquire 25%. No more the other product.
Yeah, be no there 70% the kwa broach.
Yeah, they 25%.
Wo mo de man on the no and the fra.
Okay, my so
na sa stage we now be do we 7 finish now. 28.8 to the fan say value addition I can was I didn't 10. What the bedroom say? Sa 4 way 28.8. What I wouldn't fan call baby I no a primary production on.
Okay.
So and now what the best secondary now? And I had to say chocolate I make us say they say
black chocolate.
Dark chocolate. And for red
King's Bite no.
So until the a crowd will say na ya ka ho asem
enti mo na mo produce King's Bite you didn't know Ghana chocolate day no ne say
enti we say
ne if you have Ntie baby chocolate for alanga do
e say make on say
okay
enti asa
what ka no na e twan ya
enti we say na say cocoa solids no so enti na wo di
that's a cocoa content no from
enti na no de
we no cocoa content send the womb
recipe ninti but just say onya more cocoa
okay
cocoa solid
ultimate recipe
so that we so just dey ya ba we so
so say what take
yes now fair now now we
you are eating candy. You can have some chocolates on the market candy
and you know they are now unya use
there's a Ghana there bar we are number 1 when it comes to chocolate
and you know now a man na yen na pese hu say it is oh way as skincare as food as suppository and then pharmaceutical because it is a bia opeso otua yes if you see asana it when there because it melts at the room temperature body because down some is here 34 to 38 degrees where human body a banana is here
okay
and he has all the best fridge ma say bibia it me on say here it tembia say it me ku as body cream nti ye de kwa broche eko nyina yes extra cocoa hwa nyina the main raw material ni
wow
and but say Omanhene say ukra way or pimples then 4 weeks continuous everything is off
ti de ti bueno say amosoma ya Ghana fo betima
and na say me yen say ti me yen say so
ti wo dwaso ti wo ta na what me use no locally because so ya niam nyina kwa abonten yen so I was say I to say cocoa farmer we need chocolate da ono so dey produce
and on the say the entire abasa and say sad change we nyina no of that 100% the entire cocoa farmer no and ye nyina ye wo mu no e drew sad stage where 74% of the value chain a chocolate na ye kwani na wo ye nyina ye only 24 and the obi a say ya die hu hwe nti na ma ye pe value addition so the be ya sika na ba na tra cause ade no 177 now you're 25 or 177 at least we are 45 billion
which is huge
yes
very
the last one table no actually other cocoa uses say di powder way it is that American they say and they are packing as natural royal
any
all the assistant in milk can and a hot chocolate
all time drinking chocolate
yeah Fred all time
okay
so all the assistant in milk account and a Milo the account but is it way and the assistant in milk account
okay
so now and also so and near me was a I was a red wine and apple and one table of content say omanyina ratings no the cocoa wom
okay
ahon dey wom ofa red wine only 18 mg out of 100
okay
as we say red wine
is good for the heart.
An apple a day keeps you away from the doctor only 36 mg nipa be break green tea only 65 mg. Over dark chocolate 129 and because of say your day a sichire kakra milk afra oko unsweetened powder way 261
mg
enti na what they 4 times green tea
and about 20 times red wine
so that's because today I make sure I can say polyphenols no nipa kwa no baby be a fermentation process no and you know say good for the heart
okay
and the thing say yeah the no ma cocoa Ghana there no 5 days fermentation you try go body so you brew the 5 days 7 days sun drying sana ya ton move no sa stage ni free polyphenols no the next stage you find the flavonoids flavonoids no it is 50 molecules ebo akoma ne ho ban tete say the football match you can say be a 4-2-4 formation we so 6-3-6 enti je say I had to say an ascendant no and the kata wakoma ho nti ansa na bibi be ba be tak wakoma no ama akwakoye
some a bo akoma ho ban
and awura depending na
okay
yes say ni say nipa e free be innate and adaptive system odidi innate no we na boa white blood cells na that yes say edidi a try kakra sa na wada okodu anadwo a wada
ya na nye
say onum koko no da bia no pa anwumre continuously no na wako adaptive no net say bibia senior si afra prosifo na soja fo aba baabi omo ba na mutimi hu say ahane point no no my den omo attack home nti ono no free radical scavenger da bia wo nom da anopa 1 tablespoon anwumre 1 tablespoon ade dan na say o ede to rawa pete na wo na say free radical scavenger na say diabetes na wo no na wo pem da na just ati say o pem na na
what here free ho
na fe moja ne dia free sane
na say powder we na on it saying utumi sebinu
me dey no na me breakfast in the morning
ushegu
me tise me but the bi ho bia o me ya o ze kokko ya said the kakra nti say o ye ulcer patient obi was in the num ye ne de but then yes chire o de yes chire kan o reduce bitterness na reduce potency
okay
enti either say o de wo
kakra be so
na say sometimes we are say me meet
e bi o market
no ne royal
okay
so
okay
and this is bia wo adwuma say kan no papa bia wo ba either say o nips na go anum it will take you up to bed to flokoko with the cross commando and as o num way in the morning say metals de na wo na say enane o moja no na tambia because any one time bia wo be consume cocoa stay body in 1 to 3 hours stay 1 to 3 hours
1 to 3 hours
anytime bia be consume 10 gram of the cocoa
no.
It stays in the body for 1 to 3 hours.
The cost we ko ye
adwuma. So
it is a emfaso black dark chocolate. I will say a very good for the aged
yeah, and aged there's obi biara.
Ba wa nyini a.
Aha. So
oda aspirin is an yemaso no.
Go say Montezuma, ruler of Aztec Empire, 1502 to 1520, described cocoa as the divine drink that builds up resistance and fights fatigue. A cup of this precious drink permits a man to work for a whole day without food. No wonder in 1737, the cocoa plant was named Theobroma cocoa, meaning food for the gods.
Okay.
A functional food is food that contains active compounds and provides health benefits beyond basic nutrition, and cocoa is a globalized functional food. The medical uses of cocoa has been traced from Mexican Aztec sources, and about 150 uses for medical treatment has been documented.
Okay. 150
documented. I nema cocoa ye.
Yeah, the boy. Nana, enti eba say ya. Anope ye din komoi messages eba just say people are wowed by this. Nimdia wo cocoa hu ofom. Going forward, how do people dey na bema nipa ni aba hu ye din komo we but munni bibi as the bobi to say bia ad bi anase ade kakra bia on social media, on radio, constantly, and so because and then come I have messages, I'll read them. A lot of them just say I ran to about was if female community and be biabe cocoa on the amateur. Any who and banty we are penny there. What is the drive going forward? Because our product here okay. Cocoa products are who dry and my used to do. Nema Kwadiani and Pasra. And my used to do no way and the base. I did ye free amount on in bar. I was saying near 1 man house so you benefit. How do people get to know these things? Now, you who say, Misoyano Panami Nyako Kakra Gumua, say bomb whole bank crack chain, Fanta. Oh, sorry for using that word. Other minerals, normally. A friend soft drinks.
And no, yeah, she said the quadrotre. The register no has semi finished. So because and yet to say no, and I'm yane FDA for Nakasa.
Okay.
And says do ya register no. To my this way say because a nanny under body temperature no yet even turn away. But what I don't see was say Kumasi office here what here a life here
CPCI.
But I know so say obi was say be petty and as a baby and I just oba. And ti ama say the mayor and say me pekada e beti me wurem o di gina wi aso kra ton enane.
Okay.
So ti no pena identify say there your distributors now just chocolate nyina na say room temperature. So and ti say
there chocolate ne we wiem dodo.
But yeah no there ya na ye wona bad baby berebe no challenges here wona say nkola no e aduane a ekoni pa akwam ti ese ye hwese de omo so ye betimi me wo fa ase enro ati no de we breme no de ma me se yare a Omanhene why the challenges almost every month
acne
and it is nyamba me fanchire but enro of free e damasese the anybody just 4 weeks
the body didn't have
4 weeks pe but John Kaza me fan to 20 so 4 weeks pe
hey that's en kwala ye won mrante ni maba people's how mu pa
me say 4 weeks ni akwala no
we
pe na the man we nyusu ba akokra wi
or the stra
anopane anwumre now it works perfect in the evening say anwumre wada na wapepa ho asa wapepa ho wie no na atebo ho nyina wie ke ye video ni wie ka be hu me say da me wo serious stress and I say me de ya na mama sa je ba na wada me ni obi any pressure bia
asa o kwa adwuma obeba why stressed now
and I say when you serious kata oye ni say na o de ayo na ko so maybe what CBECBS it is cocoa butter equivalent or cocoa butter substitute because on no your prime and the baby bia na etimi
then say bia obo sorry na bia o kwanchi wo na say wa na yie ni ade no utibi bo ho no ma
no so enti ade anya say bia o say benefits to the body helps manage depression, alleviate stress. The healthy fat support brain health and boost mood. Cocoa butter is also high in minerals such as copper. And near ma cocoa ye. And they can be chill say. And it is a use soon as food as pharmaceutical. Cocoa butter is often used in the over-the-counter oral pharmaceutical process, suppositories and in tropical preparations as an emollient and anti-inflammatory substance.
Okay. Now, I mean, kind messages. I'm saying 1 or 2 questions. Now, yeah, moving on. This one says, "This is come on, Koja Sempa. Yeah, that's it. Please, Omani, ask Nana for me. Okay, we'll come to that. You know, Buankra. You see, I have CPC. Let me read the messages that has to do with the Omanhene. For what I have seen on the screens of Kessben TV today about Nana's explanation on cocoa tells me indeed the MPP has the men and the competent human resource to govern. Okay, little politics here. Okay, if you dry cocoa and chew it, is it good? And if you have one in the house, where can it be milled? Akosua champatasi.
Oh, what do you mean milling, baby? What's the process? This way, woman.
It was special process.
Say it is a pusu, and my yen and my rose to 275 degrees. And it's a also Kabama PC Numbi Asaka cry with I don't say this. It is a watching cat.
Oh, okay.
So just that 1 tablespoon. My name, baby, I'm a cook meat in early morning. Mr. Way, no man, I mean, so that's it.
And how cry?
You have a full meal, 1 tablespoon.
No way.
Now say till crash here, no sabi. I go crowd that you know. Because vitamin will be on.
The amount of food near Kessben
now my body.
And I fit pa.
And first in the morning, last at night, every day.
The way no.
And on there, maybe breakfast no. Maybe and then I make meeting I met channel so no. E be a pH in a woman in me the blend watermelon. Now it's a smoothie.
No,
because watermelon is 92% water and a 21% vitamin C.
That's right.
So now they are here. I say, men no money na to meet next 6 hours na de no.
Meeting so the we be ba.
Na just say the bia no moja no dia
for fit.
Yes. Ghana for ba ko ka say enti wo se me pa ne cho de wo me say or say important notice. However, because cocoa butter is saturated fat, it should not be consumed in large quantities to avoid weight gain and high cholesterol.
Okay.
Say me the bebre bechinam, me the bebre aye way masadi akawe. We say ya de salad half cube, way half.
Na you say and you should be
to be boo way fano. And na a year
stew no salad near the
way no say and a stew away. We me and sa and a chain na me. And yet is that the Uko fan be
bread, dear good. Okay.
Okay, no caution a woman.
A bit of powder, no. So when you be told you. Oh,
and the Royal dear. Bibia.
No, you might to Brecum. As a supermarket, you are find out. The name is Royal.
Nyina will be. Oko CMB one no sunyai and no nyina.
Okay. Is it Omanhene Kessben? Omanhene Kessben, you have no size. You do all. Yeah. People are very happy today. Almost say, and you are changing the dynamics. Kakra. Royal no any powder no.
Sweetened powder.
Sweetened powder no. To call supermarket bia now who Royal and no one sem now can see Royal no so bit my son no kwa go anum.
So bit me there.
But say bia person dey use kakra fra now.
So we no
hot meal.
How is a powder from the bit my choco. Was a powder there. Salava ben now bit me the amexin.
So go nsuom na
na fe no.
Wow. Very medicinal.
Oh, Mr. Coco, you 150 medicine. Yeah, men I make I documented that you are.
Is it safe for pregnant women?
Very, because I know the pregnant woman no calcium na they build the aqualad.
They don't pay casem.
Me ba. Wa wo 2. Ba kwa di 2 years, ba kwa di 1 year. 2 years na kwa bia nya malaria da. The breast milk a mo ye no anyway. Or the ma wo mu da bia na otime we unu ze cocoa butter no wo the foul no for so the breast milk ave ma you can imagine because of near my cocoa munti
o the lactating mothers no
and as onum we
a emma no fusuo no
etime bro so class especially nempa timi ba no otime pompe bi eja ho ekwa adwuma
obeba class still
and and you feel like food bia we na keke na ode massage who no fusuno na niam be kuma ma number breast milk no.
You have no idea.
And they can try. So what I say.
Okay. And we know see now this very one no obi pebia
and they just say
obakoko
because of say we make back as a
condition na
most that say when the rubber you to be finding areas.
Okay but more yesterday be ya bit
and by next 2 weeks there me the package in nature FDA so now as a match the uses
okay
because ade ba kun ya say anwa ade ba kun ya say skin care the one we supermarket bi betimi dey akofra omodabre
na akose
na ne cent na bem na dey aba be check John
okay
and the no the education said okay say ese me yes fly na ni say e betimi aye aduan and the 5 uses ni nyina no
wow okay sunyane force I also dey go supermarket abusa Duncan Fonso Subusa
CMB
office or just people are so happy. Share butter. BC the share I wait now monsieur. The cocoa butter. Almost just say what the oba CPC were actually hanuma. And I say any other CPC
so on say ade woman say ade bia ya de srebiano. So won't me fan anya aduane a na just any oil
papa
Moses say butter and the palm oil or the ole sterilization
Now be we say blood group be a bit may use be.
Oh yes, we dey moja.
Okay.
So that's but the woman upset ulcer patient no. Untimi nom royal nko.
Also we dey Milo
because acidity pH in a woman no.
We ulcer patient.
I want say acidity in a woman until the pH is reducing kakra.
Tell some milk.
Any honey and
honey. Milk and honey.
And the obet me there no to say the no pregnant woman is no for say yeah or no bet me the one milk aye we is say be about no we na teach baby.
Okay.
And to say the I no prenatal. So there's any there be na or the nakura no so
akura no so ho ye
be free
akura no so ho ye den. Okay, all right, about no ngotwe apa ho me to do ngotwe you can say in two phases. Let's move on to the second phase. You're still with us. Kessben 93.3 Kumasi, 92.9 Accra. The managing director of Cocoa Processing Company, the person of Nana Amansan Ntie, Nana Jenny Boakye or Dikai, and the energy train command. Nana Yamra Kumasi. Now you share. Kumasi bia your friend Garden City idea who do be obenya kaneno na chese yebo Kumasi dina na se wo peja o mo na ebo Kumasi dina obi a wodin bi ode to no ase ne ntoma apegu I was so pan ntoma pefra wadaroma yehwe Kumasi development Kumasi projects any ehon sunsaso ne niama ebeba na yehwe ne yefo mame enkankan messages ne bi so a eba no kakra not quickly okay. Nimako Dixon says that we produce large quantities of cocoa in Ghana, but I wonder why it's difficult to get chocolates to consume. It seems it's also a food for the rich alone. The saddest part of it is that our farmers produce the cocoa, even don't get Milo to drink before going and other things. Good morning, man. You play ask Nana for me that I'm in Obuasi. Where do I get some of these products to buy? Omanhene, please help me. I really need some in Winneba, the acne. Nana, emaba wano bebre, yebze acne how mo pao. And those are best from so monko kaswa. Winneba de minim baby obi oba e kaswa market ho. Jelemic. Distributor obi ho. Acne de ha mabunu no pa. Now pimples be ebi mu kwa timi lose almost self confidence. Now me offer see. Chese. Na nimu ayefo at a point now ne ma make is o pese o just school. Because face mark ne pe and I buy and they protect you. And them say, "Hey, when me better no wetin akoni pe." And this time around the confidence. Ono an catch ne ma me say, "Obetima frame Adamas, na o dey atre me." And no trap picture. What I'm seeing is it's wonderful. And makeup there been a name so smooth. Yes. Pimples no. And it's and also the other young kid one yeah, deal with it. I mean, was it before and now? Come in. I watch before and now. And what did now I come in 4 weeks. In your beer, mama, me offer si be me bipa. Have name. But we are there. Why me Jacob? Oh, me job be what? What job be what? But when we be am how can so be GB? I was a work of any man na one more movie. All right. Nana yencho Kumasi. Adaro. Opanye mesa da wasibio. Say ja. Na me nim say manya ba beton medre there. We be sam Kumasi ya. Ba bibia makọ ama ye menya akwanya say ya ye be bisa me we no. Ade ba ko pe na masre. Na masre say Kumasi and then Ashanti Emma Omuhu Kwan na Sante hene ene aban bi obebe bia moa wo date na mekasa we are region back obi here 26 to 28% pe otimi de diaba obi so here 76 to 78 once otimi diaba meaning say obi bia ni hwa onim their work. Okay. Everybody recognize what you have, and there's no government till today. Makase or say onim the worth of Ashanti, but as I say here, near my hukwain, near so abane boa. You say near my hukwain. Why am I saying this? You're starting free kejetia, and I say na make caution. In CPP old days, you know. And look around na ye de
bonfire cry to bank of fear cry. A dukumasia CPPUP a buffer because no more recognize it. Dear, as I say, a bedrusa a kabum, and it's the same with MPs. Anything about Ashanti, they all recognize wholly. Kenya, to say the Obi Bekaze only 47 MPs in the pair. Omunina because Obi and him say, baby Obiano, when you be ha bebuano. Fast track. Amanhene Yaw and a 2010. In Jashisha says Eba. And a May is soon say Omodretration. Omodretration no be Santehene. Na Santehene say Obefre Abai. The first document we were in 2010. The Chief Director of Finance, a the Brazilian ambassador to Ghana, funding for Kumasi Central Market Project. The other Bermuda say or say redevelopment of the market. Or say the Kumasi Central Market is a great priority and very strategic to the government of Ghana and Kumasi. The Kumasi Central Market remains the largest in West Africa and receives more than 300,000 shoppers a day. However, it is in a very poor state and lacks water and sanitation and access road. The redevelopment will not only transform Kumasi into a first-class modern city, but will also affect the lives of millions in the city and country at large. This was the first paper.
2010.
Government of Ghana, then NDC, wrote, say, as I said, Jashishiano, based on Jan 2 of the Koyas and Tehene Frey, as I said, yes. A buying at Tuaso at the core Parliament. This is the hazard. 18 July 2014. Unanimously, on our chairman Sabon, so be as an air Omanhene say as a CSC Gano. It is a CSC Gano.
Can you get it?
I say, a cobasano, Anna, Necasi Sino, and I brought for no. Or Freya on a boys go say. Also the call Parliament. And Omanhene table here. Says yes. Tomo back and no say, a dear nature say ye benya because crow from Sabre near sea. I we. It's not the roadmap, and you're not yet changing static kajetia. And a marketia bem. Not the a never honor. You see 2-story. Nipa no more honor. Yampe baby momo high. And a ma at the smart gardens. At the ma we say at a phone and stores. Came a 2-moko. Omanhene, we were project to her. A friend of the Bantam experience. Nanka, ya de beye project. Ote said uncle for Kaze. Omanhene, Akofa, Gaddafi, one. Na Yakofa Brofua, Edoma Baha. No bad.
Race course.
Race course. Oh, yeah, was say, Nananum. T. Yanya validation verification. Near Momonko. Sabri, a mabe break crack as a kajetia, Sebi bro. And penny 470 90. Ever pie twice or Koyobo so. Secretary and come. Yet, your paper will have, and sign the ABC Kajetia. A flow operating safe Kumasi. I see a who said, bed then, ye 2 Omanhene Yaw still almost Makwama in 2 Mufrikajetia. We had to use this. We and the air say, a father Tanaka watching our say, a fast soldier for near, and catch your workers in the crowd. Nekachomuzo, and I do best start your Juma near her. So, because no make a catch your hands, I bring say, now 40 containers I do. And the percent about a retro Moasia. And then you call board president, Mama Mania said, BBC a bar and your cool near and the person. This is how we had to move them out. Do we always need to say, your baby be say,
and sana,
yeah. So, yeah, not to say, dear, yeah, can. And the one say, cash inflow. The projected cash flow is therefore based on assumption that 1 meter square will be $1,000, 2 meter. Based on these assumptions, the project is expected to, and in 25 years, $700 million. The Minister of Finance further informed the committee that to guarantee prompt debt service, this arrangement, the minister explained, will serve as a test model for the ability of Metropolitan to be guaranteed liability to the central government and children. And on the yes, our validation verification in area 92.9 in December 2018. Now, Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo MPP about power. About power because everybody is a makers and government and the government recognized Kumasi. In the first year of the MPP government, one stop. This is the document. MPP is also to us to do phase 2. The last memorandum to Parliament submitted on the project 24 indicates
phase 2 in Central Market 2018.
The second and third phase of the project will be executed shortly after the conclusion of the first one, with income generated by the operation of the first phase to supplement government's contribution. Therefore, pursuant to subsection 367 of the 2018 budget statement and economic policy by the government of the MPP Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo, which states inter alia, the government will continue with the implementation of the second phase of the redevelopment of the Kumasi Central Market and KJTIA. The second phase consisting of a construction of 15,000 additional will commence. The phase 2 will cover a total of 172 at a cost of 248 million euro.
To 2018.
The first year in budget, any?
And a fena.
Whenever, Omanhene.
Yes, sir.
That time we are there and make us 1,000 and 2,000. And the queen here say, I see it here because almost our way in the best support to 248. And the Sawe Namuno, no, 10 years goodwill. And now, Yadema, now face or so, ya sign. Aji Sika, Yakosia woman, and I'm going to say 1,500 because 1,000 and 2,000. Now, exchange rate of 4 cities, 80 pesos. And another minimum shop, 2.3 square meter and between 15,006. The maximum is 96,000. And almost the better than Yenya. And Omanhene President Kasai. So, man, say, on per 5 years. And I just, 5 years in Bayana, 7,800. Meaning, and there was also 48,000. Still, Omius account with Tribo, almost say better than Yenya. And yes, I said, me read the hazard, ne say, bank a crowd bear collection in 25 years and 700 million. And the MP Bank then had to receive our every quarter be assisted 90 days beer and I will 60%. Tina na MP Banga, Onoba Bomo Bosia. Naja say, your man face Kanya Juma. And to why 48,000, no, Fausika Juma, there be a 39 cities. Why was Sika 7,008, there be a Fausika Juma. The document to her. The term CETA, fidelity penny, any. I the mommy. Your one, you see, go for the consent traders. Almost say, and now buying the Babo Siama. It is 258,025,800. Fausika Juma, there be actually 16 cities a day. Now they found 25,000 a Juma. Nina, I met him the actual. Almost in a bank and a bebo. Almost the lawyer for a Troy. So, my problem, I was saying,
in Chemuni, near my moya, no mona manche, we answered the
bro. Oh, the obit baby sound coffee. May a best 6-7 meet every day at every stage on Becambia, Boakye, and there. Nice enough for president.
There's a Ushema concern for the delays at the way cry.
Made a more be the matrix, them so more quine. Oh, that's it. Obibia, a man hoquine. Maybe problem I may was is here say. Many the only one person. Yes, so I may and say, bro, I'm a Tiasia. That's me, I'm a boom conta. Because government of many of us want to start here. Upon for Sue. Julius Debra, Colin Dada, or Semensa. Yeah, no, Julius Debra, Colin Dada, Haji Alima, Boakye, or Minister of Local Government.
Guguswani or Muya,
me start here. Only one person as the liaison. Oba regional minister, Eriko Poku, Samuel Sapon, Eriko Poku, Peter Nefi, Akon, Osemensa. Obakye Samuel Sapon, Koyo Bonsu.
Osesibe.
Void. So void by Osesibe. Me pe and me kura documents. Chinabi obi be bisa me say e dey na ekos eno ti na ma at every process bia no me shiga akwanya se ya me sire amani panyi na ehunu enema edi enya
che ye ka ho bi
enti ekoba sa no se o mu se enya aban na be pebosi amayen a document ni bro obetimi ahwe obetimi amu so de atoso eno ne ayi a na kese obi bia sika obeye ena shadow yesade mbaye ni te
I've seen these
opese aye na why ohene ema ye ko race course me sign agreement we me no honorable Collins Dauda say 12 acre land no $253 million me de bre no osna na me nana no de ede na yakwaji sky I'm so here they be 20th anniversary my friend sisi schools no be akora ho o say me nana no basa mo won't ko entin ka me jinsi kana aka sante hene nya $9 million for this 6 years at ABSF an average of 5 cities cry kono 45 million cities and kono city projects but because of person abai bi obebe bia no onen no ne ebom ne eboa nana because that is a social covenant obi bia swai and that's what every government is doing. From 2015 to date, between NDC and MPP, projects about Kumasi, $1 billion 470. What the 17 can $1,480 million. MPP NDC 259,425 which KTR. NDC $1 billion MPP. $110 million Kofanochi. NDC started MPP at twice and Omabeji funded. Airport $138 million. Obakaya, the catches also a project that catches on. And now do Dankwa collected, got the money has continued. $138 million. Buankra $350 million. So Bema the PSC over OT landfill side baller $100 million. Bro, we are the Tosuma who a real project now. Obit Matrabola and ready.
And it's ongoing.
Yes. Because Bola a generator of Kumasi 1,200. Say me the video be a man. Kumasi for na Praga for a do number 8 o'clock. No much that could Gina baby were chira. To say the car na say. If you do an adjuna, no makushi ball and a go. Say over time. So I did say baby or who are Jinipanisca, then Wakushi go. So what sort of people are we? Now you we no na came as I go bansa boka e dia officer bola. Fa yemra ya same way so. Enti ekobansa no. Ena wo mu ase nya ban na be mo mti sisi ho na ena bro. O ma etuko mu. O mu tuko mu no. Na ya won a structured place at said say o na o high to my father bre highway sana na asese no omutuko mu no because of say baby wo ho a difference sim from wo ko from wo sia be obi ton kolanta de wo baby e ton to my nim ti say de highlight sana na asese no nti high to my 4 says o to my bia 6 obi 2 biscuit nti obi wo kona mu a onu ho because me say bia hwini ho no we jai me see obo 4 February e wo preba assembly ho so challenges now must move face, you know. Can we redesign it irrespective of baby obi aje no said the bear mo benya na atoni ma onso mo penisa so now enti say no aban atoa so eno waye second phase ya ka say me go say me can hazard no mo say
2018
enema asese yen bro bi akomu no up to now sika sese nke ya gina ya say 167 no a o mu na ntua no na ka 167 we na say ya gi asa July 2020 na 35 million pen out of the money As at now, only 50 million out of the 167.
And I'm much many figure.
Me wa shop ni nyina so obi de ama han o. Ono na tue obi 1,000 cedis, obi atua 1,000 cedis per. What the ama han a ono no e de akotena fie, e de age sa 250 no ne hwan no, aban de so de ontua. O wie so ase one raging cancer na ya to the boom age ni boom. To mo na aban nya den. How can they support the phase 2? Phase 2 way ya cut sword. Ya starting the takrade. Because almost say no na aban de bebo. Bro takrade at a chim Fijai they just moved. Aha.
Tokwa.
That's all.
And yes takrade in Kosoba.
You be we hokrana motia. Because oh no I say bad time bia waware 16. Sana ze gawa natio. And now na ye Oma metia ware ho. Nti jeze obepe bibia. Oma ka 15 ni de oba no besre ni papa no no nya bibi mana no no krem.
That's ye trim ye dedodo.
Oh yes. Because the thing na obetimi aka se enya ban na bepe bus se fausika ye adwuma. Why na benya za mitigation? Any time sheet ni opa hwe from Fidelity. Say fausika ye adwuma.
Every day to assistance ni.
O se nya ban na beje bosiama.
Lion Shabankra.
Enti
Yemre no you the next 20 minutes to
one crano.
Anti.
A $350 million project. Say the process a woman say and they say your friend be letter of comfort. And now obiaye oje facility baby that's what happens. They say Koko say you turn forward. And those FBI say yakwaje 1.5 billion ya salary. Unya contracts na yakwache no aje. So now what they are doing, for which I know, and they say warehouses anyway we are engaging to say be a cocoa board in Mbajibi. We're in Mbajibi. Like I say, in no then it kicks off. The south stage in here was say I said July and a Korea for a bar a delay. So but then
more reason is Ntie delay. And I'm ready.
Sikari de ho. Tise da make say tise Koko de say. Once offer Koko syndicated loan sana we shote. Once we say ya omusi oji collateral. Disante hene na ma collateral nti na yadeje ebusia we anti contractor project.
Okay.
On say eso nya bibi
edigina so.
Nti ese dru kejeti ese no. Santenas nti data andi ajekum ona na deputy minister of local government.
Yeah.
On na buy and Omanhene sign. This is a no manti NDC then EDG Bosia and no also than the remaining one. Because that is the collateral.
Okay.
And then they say let's say the Mabajo down the Aquaje Bosia.
There's a
BOT be changed to BOT. A bear build, own, operate and transfer.
Okay.
Eti amana ati say ye pese ye boa and so bro crofom. You will letter tama yesi crofom. Bank is all my boss because it be an asana bay.
Yeah, Fidelity.
Yes. Or any the man letter nini. Say me su ne receivables. Ewokejeti ana ye collateral.
And the man yes, but your call from Mashas here, Mooney pictures and videos. So the videos are there. Can we see them? Your
authorization to use part of Kumasi Traditional Council receivables from KJTL market as collateral to complete abandoned crop for market.
Let's say Omanhene and Trunk or Mufi.
Oh, now Bakununtia then a besama webio. Oh, do we need to get there? Bro, actually, and any a troya, ya the koye, ama aja lima, and my approval, ya jebosia. 40 million baby from an abandoned project since 2000. Mesawo bako high baby Mark Levinical land here why Children's Park
very
bro, good. Yeah, what as I said, my I say young kwaji. Miss Rosa Yabediscan because Okwaji is here. Why the betria?
Children's Park.
Sir, Unkwaji facility this is here now. Eneo Kejetia 0 Obia Untrebier 67 plus 373 plus 322. Omometria 100%. First floor, ground floor 124. first floor.
No nim say ye omoji sa loan no betua na.
So mama ya nyi so ma do disika be e na mo so ntua ya.
Sika na wo so mutua no.
O ma be tua so ma so mo se nya ban na be bo sia mo.
Okay, nti went.
E no aso ko mo so ntua. Any this is a list. This is another one that American any request for 50 million. Yeah, Kessben theme park situated on 11-acre land to be known as Ashanti World of Wonder.
Children's Park.
As you should be more.
I'm sure.
I think you're better to say walk with a kakum. A very difficult now a theme park about many can university ne a buy President America Kwame and a phone in a tallow oil. Tiabe is a miniature rig. Na be shia de ha step. 2 yebe car park. Central Business District in no a buy is prepared to help us a babum or any side in the cola travel now buy a guarantee man. Aka 10 floors no every floor be a 188 cars per floor. Tiabe 1,800 vehicles. And the Central Business District car be na wo.
To park your car no answer about crew.
So as per the attached letter of content that Santehene 2 has consented to the use of titles of the land as collateral until and after the loan are redeemed. Power of attorney, the unlisted persons, the chief of Mensia and Nana Jenny Boakye are the delicate responsibility that the king has appointed to sign all documents on behalf. But say, how do you go for the facility when these are the same people? Bro, when a year possible land allocation, when a race course, and near man can make way over. This is what the man and Nana. At the bit they mesre apo munyina on say. Tell says a buy as a meter system. A real humanina and a 1 meter for 7,000 shops. You had a point system from day one. I've ever do baby. What's a point system? Bro, point system no a 5 service charges. Utria 250 pesos a day. It comes up to 78 cedis. I'm say there be tell their and then no gauge. I say fine. What the buy they say feasible and practical because on top of my bro it is a fear high. Now 1 meter now so pe be a meter on top of because
7,000 meters.
And you could be say ACG no say possible. And no can say Omanhene at the 185. Nana Jenny Boakye 125. Omanhene the near internet or no sound bit matter. Name we nene kasa non onyemebo. And then nene kasa I know say there be better 145. 145 na mo system up 125 there. And I say yes Mr. ECG for no say 125 no obey adwuma na first June no the bass obey adwuma. Sabri na buy at is a Kumasi mayor nyansie. Na so onya abotre. E no mo ye ho ayi. There's a board now my kwan adana honorable team buy. I throw back to ECG. Say yes, don't pen on my but on my work program. Say the baby to say ne papa ne start here juma or canteen that bra not kanyama. So my in the schedule of work and in the program of work. No more acting as a consultant my because in that whole shop, no more so TSS apart from the 7,000 meters. Omom to on table so no can you anyway no ebese so yeah.
My goodness. Eti nana asema wuka nyina no aban ne wo pepa opimso se to ababio e wo pepa na ase ne manfo no ente ne mase eye nkyeremu na maye anase ye ne ana yetimu ye de kumase a yesa complaining because utia say ya neglect kumase akwan ya neglect kumase aban na neglect kumase titru MPP aban wo hye atonsu kwan a mfie be nice numni ko vijobo onwie wo hye friends say abuakwa enwie yesi e be yeso am interchange obia te ye be yeso so ye hunu hwe so ama bebre fi say aban na neglect ye but uka kejeti adie de wachire makosu na chese yen esu ni e ban ka ho bi na ama ye nu baby but the other ones is where aye kwan
and woman there maybe there Santehene ma me da no na bet
and I will make one
so but like I'm saying say encha minim no but the minimum am involved no and 110 million euros, 138, 94 Kumasi euros, 350 Buankra, 100 million OT. Because OT say now wo come fee. Only you are try buy an equay. See when mu there.
It's 94 Kumasi euros on the way away.
Contractor krona. And 94 million euros. And I'm sure so as well who be so me my name is who be there.
Contractor.
Yes.
And you go
on no almost see market no man.
I'm a who saw more yeah. No more chippings. I'm saying you call money and a friend say bypass a war why can
at least omudia Evans ye don't buy ye won't be a collateral womb I woman dear.
I think odium so fine.
But any other say there because they the baby be a ba they met me a yano but they make any answer I had said there because they way 2nd May 2019 you be cutting sorry see I may who can say not 2024 could draw so Becca say no so say Becca say Asantehene na na do be cutting sorry so yeah the be there baby a minim and a mesre say baby bia no ye mwa ne nyina bibisa wo mu a ne ye mfanye so because you could this 50 million by 25 by we are obi ba ka so e dey tiro 2 for here there me ba aba be hwe miniature rig and as me sua computer there na
you were discussing here
so one day one FIA no sabi akro from me a juice mango juice factory they employ workers why ejuma still I under one day one F but when to be the partner me po mu che say and never be brave o me nyina anya ba because CPPUP time no kra no na back Kumasi development na party politics akofa
frame that's what it means to say this time party politics no edin hine do
yes na de so I edin hine nyina obi a so ju tum say ampa consider me kan obi 26 to 28 otiminya bi obi so 76 to 78 otimidi enti obi bia ni wa
no party can underestimate
ma ho kwan that's all na yesu yatibia for the same thing na yedwetrese yegima we so asimtua so how do we go by this
let's say akejetia it's contingent on sika be free hold ya be support central market
at least abane there or started not wide way
name we say do we ye dikejetia
there because in that 4 years say so say
and adodo na akotenem so omuntua
say na me de paper ya tell we dey now the book no lie me say am there
we want na form be na mode jiji say na moji sika no
yeah was a special Kumasi City market in the road map no yeah say better to your company your form company and those a process and then say the Minister of Finance in the Jebosiano and or the ama local government and one lady ama KMA the KMA is the client and me represent because Santene so na assassin
okay
and then I'm your Minister of Finance rep, local government rep, and a KMA, and a member traditional authority.
Okay.
So, and the end you form board, and yes, I work traders no so rep also.
Okay.
See, okay, it's your central market na GPRTU.
Okay.
And then a form board.
And the Bosumi Bia, I was scared also be a triana.
After goodwill, Nadia, Nanka every month, Biano, that is a son almost say goodwill, and one off. One of it, then I can be able to 100 cities and 50. That is hard there.
And even that is a problem.
Goodwill, we 2 years. It says
goodwill, 25,000 48
and 7,080 in Anokra will be on Cherry.
One more reason they say Mona Monkoji and answer day.
Oh, they say, this is a brain. I'm going to say 8,420 shops in Indiana. I am back. And I know Musian, so your mom will let up there. Why me there was up? Time away there by Central Market here concerned by a coffee buy. I heard say yes, Pennyphobia discount Central Market, almost the fat lawyer. Said the buyer, said the Kajetia, Omodia court to Nabasa. And I'm sure we are seeing Nipa independence because I didn't go. The challenge is here now, Kajetia. nobody's prepared to say no makwa twist me atre lawyer for ntina ntimi nua me na for lawyer for because me say omba be buo na me say how can I say that me say obi eni ho engage sa enti omo form sika ma wo mu onti ya na kro wa anya careful enti eja enti anu na say omo de omo sika ba mo back wo say be dey o e da for the kwey say and this I say edu etra me ka say me problem pa me was say ne say ma anya careful so a na akwete say me de Omanhene aye menim yadu na bro akrom binti obi ye bibia na akoka ne bia pam na ate say ena so contract killing abo o da say ti kroma no never be wa anya careful and this opportunity say mama e ena say others na 110 knows ti say na te ena ne nyina na ye ma wo mu hu say masa mo ne ma bia mo ye na si bibi kwan go de kroma say ti nyina obi art street me see Opa Fretakra de bisa. They just moved. The engineer no takra de no. Oko site meeting bro. Ubisa no page 250 of the contractor. Obe catch us at some 23. They are so passionate about the project say
because Oma man Oma available for
Masa.
And I ye twi da rekonto kwana.
What the ye Abraham so akọ so abesi sebra. Said ye project okumasia. A quan in him come show airport, ye airport at the bay. Messer I said the video let you
an airport because we be young hard to quan a cost.
A real airport now 1 million passengers. By the Baba. Because 39 years and it has a 68% of Nipa almost full play to cut transit to Kumasi.
To Omunya befa.
Yeah, exercise, you know. And I don't need to mention that time near Basilia the aviation. On it later Makutu for and Oman President Swambai a year stayed in the chair a real project way plain Baba in the next phase they be move towards Akoko special near 3,400 from 1931 to 2,340 787 Baba in the next phase I be cross Lemexo so that we can have boys a yaba
Boeing
unya wankra enti e ma akokwa so nyina wakọ China wakọ Turkey ogus ababesia about through has so a railway line hwenuma e bebe kroma why don't we allow ourselves na papa no enhwew na ati say akola no papa ma school fees wa fa ka ma o go do school now this is a teacher na me kan kire o say oba na ma school o de onim say oba school say be na akola so wi na obia ka say o papa is anyway we can
ba let's say yetima ye davus
media the say na mesre say whatever that it is you must be a structures Anthony and that is a social covenant every government every chief this Anthony no structures Anthony say mo friend e wi o enumero obey and untina ne paper way I sign agreement. 145 million now. Say KM is still running it, but we need you.
$45 million.
Such case, I bet you can't be there. When I'm there, Mawa, Kaye project to her. Kaye 100 acres now, Kebenya Freeman, or no beer in the Mushe. That was in another meeting. So, and he, oh, one is no near Banswakasa. Otila first side, and May sorry, and I put a friend Elliot. Omuba one day be awo bo mu fie me nya se steady ni kwa na me ko kan kwa na me nim se baller ensu na free mu the friend lishit LEACHET bro about continuously be mo nya cancer ya honorable semensa sorry jina mu den on ati Cecilia omu ne papa kasa kwa na president director omienu ye koye sensitization or and say start project because almost say best one upon our BFE. I know what seven Sunday at Cecilia that sanitation and my part a by free crooning in a room the PCA almost mobile the Anyamonia road in town. Near your way in area. Now waff our Prague now Lodua. Now they're going to be 8 o'clock. Ball and a want no what to go. Oh, you chose this as a quiet in my bro. I just say, time. One of you just a car, I say, no, Major, no, my packet is that. Oh, you video naturals is young cabo. My Sunday man. This is
Monday, me.
They are buying a dainty. How?
Abono ngochia permit aduonum so mede djumadi na ebesia na mada na mama hina se ne oni abetwe nkomo we did it in two phase yehwe CPC mejidi se wo wasua de afakoko ho sanso na kumase na sema oka nyina no se adesede sanse se adehye wo mamu kumase titu asanteman yebema ye ho kwan a na nsema waka with respect to opemso anama wotuo ede ebo asanteman na chese ye maye ho kwan a ebetimi akọ anim na yaboa ye maame nom na enuanom a okogiti anom ne ade no saa mempene no adoso at this time edume bia ye kwa na ebu ofu ha ade a say ya no madu radio station no mba be kan na ye radio fo so ebia ye nya nkyeremu nti na ye fi say ye ko ama o nti akofa nsem pi na ba takrade yanhwe ya ombewie market no by next year kra na ye de ye nu babia sika omoje ye na aban no de ma ye no from 2018 omkati sod no sika no da ho ya sha ase by interest no ne ade wo so nyina so ewo enti mo amowo central market na yempene mafia kwa ne ade no ye nyina nhwea bibi emfiri mu ne ntu wana mo bidi Omanhene Yaw Boakye nana Omanhene nana jeni boaten a odikan eye cocoa processing company managing director nana me da se say to safre o so ba ne be
na me da wase se o so aboa be so
na afei me producer akua PC asare bidi akon Isaac na share camera sanzo so ena kwachi etra ho director affairs ena same enso so ehwe tutu bibia ye pejai mu na me catch no say ye nua pani ana say ye nia ye colleague ewo Angel FM in the person of Hammer Emmanuel Kofinti ne maame ewa dakwaja achi anopai ena ye kra na chi kra ebusuanum nyina nkamom na ye ngojai no na radio fo nyina na musicians ne stars no ye ngeka ne ho be de dwuma de isi ha na don't do me any yabesa so animo ehia bio makramo
Amansan Ntie. Amansan Ntie.